Hi, everybody. Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days and 5 minutes on this Tuesday, the 28th of November. And we have cold air and we've got a strong upper trough. If you take a look at the satellite loop, you can see the rotation that is going on over Lake Huron and Lake Erie. That upper trough is swinging eastward. We've gotten lake effect snow bands overnight on the east shores of Lake Erie and Lake Ontario, and that's going to continue today. Actually, as the trough goes by, the winds are going to turn northwest, and the heavier snows are going to shift to the south of Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. And in the meantime, that trough is also going to bring bands of snow showers eastward, and I think we could see some. Actually, we already are as of 8:30 this morning. There's actually some snow shower activity going on not far from Philadelphia and Trenton. You can see that patch there in southeastern Pennsylvania, moving into central New Jersey. And I think we'll probably see some more later on today. Now, as far as precipitation goes over the next 5 days, the next weather system is probably due late Friday into early Saturday, a quarter to maybe as much as a half an inch. There's another system that's behind it that will probably come late in the weekend or early next week, and that's going to be producing heavier rains of an inch and a half plus in parts of the lower and middle Mississippi Valley. Good news there because of the drought conditions, particularly down along the central Gulf Coast, with Louisiana seeing 2 to 3 inches in the southern part of the state. So that's certainly welcome, and that extends it to parts of the southeast. Also, quarter to half inch amounts for the most part up and down the Rockies, and then heavier amounts of up to a few inches in the Pacific Northwest. There's not really a whole lot that's happening here with respect to the overall pattern this week. We've got this cold high that is pushing eastward. Again, that upper trough today. Cold air goes all the way down into northern Florida. We are going to swing that high eastward. The upper trough goes by. Temperatures today in eastern Pennsylvania to southern New England not getting out of the 30s, and then we'll be down in the 20s tonight. Perhaps even some cold spots, some teens. Also, there'll be a gusty wind today, so that's going to make it feel a lot colder. You can see all those isobars. So the gradient is fairly tight. It's not overly tight, but it's fairly tight. And then as we move into tomorrow, it'll still be on the breezy side overnight. Winds will start to ease maybe just a little bit and go a little more westerly tomorrow afternoon. But even Wednesday, actually much of the country is dry tomorrow with very little in the way of precipitation. And that's been kind of the signature of this pattern lately over much of the U.S. Now, on Thursday, we'll start to see temperatures bounce a bit after a cold night Wednesday night. I think we should see temperatures bounce back up into the 40s, and then that bounce will continue as we move into Friday. It remains dry, at least to start the day, but then you see low pressure coming out of the southern plains, heading east. It weakens. There'll probably be a second pop-up low that forms off the New Jersey coast, so we'll get some rain Friday night into Saturday morning. Maybe a little bit of snow in some of the higher elevations in upstate New York and into northern New England. That goes out. Saturday looks dry. Another low you see there in the eastern lakes. Also, moisture in the southeast. The two systems seem to stay uncoupled, but some rain tries to push up the coast on Sunday as a low develops offshore. Then we dry out after that. And here's another system coming for late Monday into Tuesday. This one I think has the potential to be a bit more of a player in terms of rain and maybe even in terms of wind, depending on how this low develops just off the coast. But we're kind of in we're kind of going into a bit of an active pattern in the longer range with more weather systems coming along and playing games in the flow. Right now, things are not aligned for any kind of accumulating snows in the coastal northeast or down into the northern mid-Atlantic. We do get shots of cold air, but the cold air hangs around for a couple of days and then it pulls away as these lows approach. So there'll have to be some other changes in the upper air to make things a bit more favorable for snowfall. We're going to be talking about this at great length tonight on the Joe and Joe Weather Show. That's at 7:35 p.m. Eastern Time. So mark it down, and we'll see you then.